All right, what up, kiddos? Mr. Paulini here. We are going to be learning about some floor hockey stuff. If you have some stuff at home, a stick, a ball, a wall, a person, okay? And you would like to try this out, okay? We got a little tips here for you. All right, so I got here my student teacher, Mr. Danahy, who is actually an expert in floor hockey. All right, he plays on the Springfield College ice hockey team. Okay, and he's going to give us some tips here. All right. So, Mr. Danny, if I am a beginner in hockey and I want to learn some basics, could you give us a few examples of what I can do with a ball and a stick around the house?
Yep. Okay. So around the house or even outside especially is that if you don't want to knock anything down, you can use your stick and then you have a ball. So basically what you can do is do some stick handling. So the way you hold a hockey stick at first is that you have the stick in front of you. And what you want to do is say if I am dominant with my right hand, I am going to be a righty. If I am dominant with my left hand, I move to a lefty. It all depends on what you prefer though. Okay? So how I'm going to hold it is that I'm going to have my stick right here, right? And I have my pinky at the end of the stick, and I grab it like I'm shaking someone's hand. Okay, so this is my left hand that I'm using right now. Okay, so I'm shaking someone's hand, which is the stick. Okay, and then I take my other hand, and then I take my elbow, I attach it to my hand, and then I grab the stick like so. Okay, and then this is my position that I want to be in for when I'm stick handling. Okay. All right, and then you just stick right here. You go from forehand to your backhand. Your backhand is on this side, all right? And then your forehand is on your front side, okay? So if I'm right here, I'm going back and forth, nice and slow, all right? And if you're at home, what you can do is just take a couple objects and you can stick handle around them. So I'm going to pretend like I have a little cone right here, and I'm just going a little in a figure 8 position, coming in and out, all right? Now, when you get comfortable, what you can do is the toe drag. So what you do is you take the toe into the stick, and you pull back the ball, pull it back, pull it back, pull it back, pull it back. Okay? And then you can go back to stick handling, add it up a little bit, do a couple circles, move your legs a little bit, and then if you just want to start walking around stick handling, you can do that too. All right? And then when you start getting really comfortable, and you feel that you have the feel for it, an extension up from this is keeping your head up while stick handling. Because when you're going to be playing real floor hockey, hopefully in the future, you'll need to keep your head up, but also stick handling. So right now I'm looking at the camera, and I'm not even looking down at the ball.
Oh, cool. Now, if you are a beginner like I am, okay, and keeping my head up might be challenging, what tips do you have for me while I am learning to stick handle with the ball?
So if you're still a beginner and you are learning how to stick handle with the ball, a few tips that I definitely recommend is that when you move to your backhand and then to your forehand, you want to get the feel of the ball rolling under the stick. And then when you catch it, you're going to feel it catch. All right. So you're going to kind of let it roll from under again, and just get that feel. All right. And then when you want to pick your head up, you'll be able to feel where it is. The thing is, too, is when you feel you might lose the ball, just all you got to do is just drop your eyes down and keep your head up. Your eyes down and keep your head up.
Perfect.
Yeah.
If I wanted to work on having the ball on the side of me, can you show us a drill of stick handling with the ball on the side of myself?
On the right side?
The left side?
Yep. So one drill that you can do, especially, is just the fast going from your forehand to your backhand really quick. So say if I'm coming up to a cone or a line, so this black line right here that I have nice in front of me, I am going to walk up to it on this side, and then with one fluid motion, I'm going to bring it over and go with one hand over while still maintaining control of the ball. So I'm right here, I pull it over, and I got my hand, and then I bring it back here. All right?
So if I am a right-handed hockey player,
yes,
I primarily stick handle with the ball on my right side, is what you're saying.
Right.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Good.
And then if you're a lefty, which is right here, and I'm going to do this I can. So you're right here. You're stick handling. Oh, see, I'm not really a lefty. But what you do is you come out, then you bring it back, and then you stick handle again.
Perfect.
We're using our stick. Remember, we have our elbow here and in our position. So what we're going to aim to do is we are looking to make a pass to a certain part of the wall, right? So it's like you get in your stick handling position, right? Except you're looking at your target. And your shoulder, it's almost like baseball in a way. Your shoulder wants to be kind of pointed to your target or where you're passing. You can also be out front here too. You can make that pass right here. So if I am out front like this, I have my body facing my target. I am standing right here. I have my blade opened up like this. I don't have it slanted. All right, my blade is nice and flat on the ground. And what I want to do is when I go to make that pass, I'm not going to use the ball right now. I make sure my blade is on the ground, and then I point at my target when I finish. One thing that's going to help you make sure that the ball is on the ground is that when your blade is completely on the ground, that ball or puck is going to stay on the ground as well. So when I go to load, I bring the ball back, I look at my target, and then I make a pass to my target. All right? And then when you get the ball back to your target, the way you receive it is like receiving a soft egg. So if you've ever seen the movie Mighty Ducks, what happens is that when you receive a pass, you don't want to stand still and just let the ball hit your stick because it's either going to bounce off your stick or bounce all over the place. So when you receive it, it's like catching a baseball. So when you catch it, you're receiving it, and then you're going back to passing. So I'm right here, make a pass, and when the ball comes back, I would receive it. Just like that. All right, here. I make a pass, and then I would catch it. Tricks? Oh, like with passing or?
Passing, stick handling, something cool that I am a expert hockey player and I want to practice. Like spinning the ball on my finger if I am a basketball player, or like doing the rainbow if I'm a soccer player. Do you have anything really cool that you can kind of show us, and then we can try at home if we are good hockey players?
Yeah. So if you're a skilled hockey player, and you know typically, or you play the sport a lot, what you can do a lot to kind of practice your skills is, especially stick handling and like for expertise wise, is that you can slice the ball. So what that looks like, this form of stick handling, so if you're going into the ball and then coming out. When stick handling is back and forth like this, I'm cutting the ball like I'm cutting an apple, which is going to make the ball spin really fast. When I get the ball, I can scoop it up and do a couple tricks with it. I messed up that time. This blade is a little bit different from a normal hockey blade. And when you catch it, you can pick it up, do a couple tricks. I typically don't like to spin it. I like to go for it. And you just can tap it on your stick. This is good for hand-eye coordination. If you want, you can do a little foot trick. Bring the ball up and catch it. All right? And you can go from there. Or what you can do is you can try a little stick handling, one between the legs, pick it up, and go from there.
Do that one again.
So you come right here, stick handling, bring it between your legs, toss it up, a little hard, this looks a little short for me. And then you can catch it and go from there. It's kind of hard with it.
All right. So thank you very much, Mr. Danahy, our expert hockey player, coming to our website here to show us a few things.